From the previous video, we understood that how much meat industry contributes to the emission of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. Significant, right? And we also ended up with a question: if converting to a vegetarian diet or converting to vegetarianism can curb the emission of greenhouse gases. Well, converting and not converting is up to your personal choice. But curbing some of the killings is not going to affect anybody. But is our vegetarian meal, is our vegetarian diet harmless to the environment? We all like sweet surprises. What is a surprise without a sweet? Or a celebration without a sweet? You know, the ritual of distributing chocolates on a birthday or any special occasion has been into existence for a very long time. Or if they are not distributing something, we will ask that, hey, come on man, you have done this. Can't you give us a chocolate at least? It's your birthday. Can't you give us a chocolate at least? You know, according to a report published in 2018, the global chocolate industry contributes to about 2.1 million tons of greenhouse gases to the atmosphere. What is the main ingredient of chocolate? Cocoa, of course. Do you know something? Cocoa cannot be cultivated without the deforestation of rainforests. These rainforests are the houses of orangutans, tigers, rhinos, elephants, etc. You know, between 2001 and 2004 alone, the Mighty Earth report recorded 291,254 acres of protected forests cleared in Ivory Coast alone. Cocoa is highly water intensive. 1 kg yield requires 10,000 liters of water. A chocolate industry is incomplete without dairy industries. You know, our milk chocolates, white chocolates. Dairy industry, you know, it is the main source of greenhouse gases emission. Methane and carbon dioxide are released just by the cattle's natural bodily functions, fermentation processes, and manure storage. Our mornings are incomplete without our favorite sip, coffee. You know, coffee cultivation requires the clearing of dense forest, acres and hectares of dense forest. Our 1 cup of coffee requires 140 liters for its cultivation. The World Wildlife Fund has provided a stat that of the 50 countries with highest deforestation rates, 37 of these countries are coffee producers. As we get busy, less is the time that we allocate for buying groceries, you know, cooking our food. We spend very less time in kitchen. This is where the FMCG brands brought frozen food packets. Now, what is wrong with frozen food packets? Yeah, the nutrition value may be less, but I'm not affecting the environment, right? If you turn your frozen food packet, one common ingredient that you will find is palm oil. What's up with palm oil now? 8 kg of palm oil is consumed by every individual globally every year. India is the largest consumer of palm oil. More than 20% of the overall consumption globally is by Indians. India imports over 9 million tons of palm oil every year. Okay, India is giving good business to palm oil producers. Well, again, acres and acres of rainforest must be cleared to cultivate palm oil. The quantity of carbon released in clearing 1 hectare of rainforest is equivalent to that of an aircraft that flies 6,200 kilometers. Oh no, let me just stick on to dal chawal then. Rice. You know, usually the rice fields are kept flooded so that, you know, the crops grow without any, a hindrance. But due to the flooded fields, the bacteria underground produces methane because the water prevents the oxygen from entering into the farm. So the methane is produced by the bacteria underground. But fortunately, in few parts, they have introduced intermittent flooding of water. So, oxygen can enter, the methane produced is relatively less. So how many of us waste food? No, I don't waste food. No. Wasting food means not just throwing away half a bowl of your rice or half a plate which is served to you. The unconsumed veggies, the unconsumed fruit and the unconsumed meat, etc. that you throw away. You can say that, okay, I'm throwing it away, morally it may be wrong or economically it may be wrong, but what is the harm that I'm creating to environment because of this? Well, anyway, the food is being prepared, anyway the carbon emission is the same if I'm going to consume or not consume. When you're throwing away your food, if the food breaks down in a low oxygen zone, say landfills, the carbon turns into methane. Methane is the significant contributor of global warming, more than 25%. So what do we do now? We as consumers, it is important to be informed. It is crucial to take informed choices, informed decisions. But what can we do? What can we do to these food industries that are, emitting a lot of carbon, contributing to the emission of greenhouse gases? Can we press a hard stop button to all these industries? To the dairy industries, to the meat industries, to the poultry industries, to the frozen packets? Can we do that?